Are you an older man who is unsure about how to talk to the woman you love? It's a common concern, and we understand. Communication can be a tricky business, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. We're here to guide you through this labyrinth of emotions, helping you navigate your way to meaningful conversations. We'll be revealing some of the common pitfalls and how to sidestep them. So, if you're ready to enhance your communication skills and deepen your relationship, let's dive into the common mistakes you should avoid. Mistake number 1, being too formal. When engaging in conversation with someone you care about, it's important to remember that the tone you set can greatly affect the dynamics of your interaction. Now, while there's nothing inherently wrong with formality, it can often create a sense of distance or impersonality. It's like trying to hold a conversation while standing on opposite sides of a grand ballroom. You're there, you're talking, but it feels more like a performance than a genuine exchange. Instead, imagine that you're sitting down together at a cozy coffee shop. Your conversation should feel as comfortable and relaxed as that setting suggests. It's about creating an environment of warmth and familiarity. This doesn't mean you should disregard all etiquette, of course, but it's more about finding a balance between respectfulness and casualness. Keeping your conversation casual and comfortable allows for a more genuine connection. It encourages openness and makes the other person feel valued and listened to. Remember, genuine conversation is key to connection. Mistake number 2, not listening. Now this one is a biggie. In any conversation, especially with someone you love, listening isn't a passive act, it's an active engagement. When you're not actively listening, you're not just missing out on words, you're missing out on emotions, nuances, and the opportunity to truly connect. Think about it. If you're just waiting for your turn to talk, you're not really taking in what the other person is saying. This can lead to misunderstandings. It can make the other person feel unheard, and it can put a strain on the relationship. It's like trying to read a book by only looking at every other page. You're not going to get the full story. Remember, listening is more than just hearing. It's about understanding. It's about showing the other person that you value their thoughts and feelings. So, let's really listen, because listening is not just about hearing, it's about understanding. Mistake number 3, focusing on the age difference. Now, let's discuss why this can be a conversation killer. You see, when you emphasize the age gap, it can create an unnecessary barrier between you and the person you're talking to. It's like building a wall made of years and past decades, and who wants to scale that? Instead, imagine a bridge made of shared interests and experiences. It's much easier to cross, right? So, focus on those. Talk about the latest book you've read or the last country you've visited. Ask about her favorite music or her hobbies. Find commonalities that bring you together, not differences that set you apart. Remember, you're two individuals trying to know each other, not two generations trying to bridge a gap. It's not about the years in your life, but the life in your years that truly matters. Age is just a number. Focus on the connection. To wrap it up, we've navigated through the labyrinth of common mistakes that can occur in conversations between older men and the women they cherish. It's not about memorizing a list of do's and don'ts, but about understanding the fundamental principles that underline these tips. The first pitfall we discussed was the tendency to be overly formal. While manners and respect are always in style, it's crucial to remember that genuine connection thrives in authenticity, not in stiff formality. So let your guard down and allow your true self to shine. Then we moved on to the importance of listening. A conversation is a two-way street, and showing genuine interest in what she has to say is as important as expressing your own thoughts and feelings. By truly listening, you show respect and create a deeper bond. Lastly, we tackled the sensitive topic of the age difference. It's natural to be aware of it, but focusing on it can create a barrier. Instead, concentrate on the shared interests, experiences, and values that can bridge any age gap. In essence, it's all about creating a genuine, attentive, and age-neutral conversation. It's about showing her that you value her as an individual, regardless of age. So, gentlemen, let's put these insights into practice and foster meaningful connections that defy the boundaries of time. Remember, it's not about the years in your life, but the life in your years that counts.